Hello, I'm Kevin, the hardware specialist here at TruGolf, and today I'm going to be showing you how to set up a Vista 10 and 12 golf simulator. During the video you may notice a page number at the bottom of the screen. That page number is the number that you need to be in the manual to see more explanation about what I'm doing on the screen. At the end of this video I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks about some common problems that you may see initially after setup or during the use of your Vista simulator. You will receive your Vista simulator in a large box. After unboxing, check your sales order to make sure you have all the correct parts. Step 1 is going to be opening the frame from the small cardboard box. You will also need the frame corner pieces from the large box. Now that I've unwrapped all the powder-coated pieces, we're going to set the frame up on the ground as if the simulator was laying face down. As you can see in the installation guide, A is the bottom left corner, and B is the bottom right. We're going to be using pieces 1, 2, 3, also 11, 12, and 13 to go in between A and B. 1, 2, and 3 are going to be the back row in between A and B. Notice that one has these gold eyes that we'll be attaching the screen to later. 1 and 2 just snap together. 3 also has the gold eyes. 2 and 3 also snap together. When this is made, ensure that all of the gold eyes are on the same side. This back piece is going to start with 1 right here and 3 down there. A, 1, 2, 3, B. Make sure that the gold eyes are pointing towards the inside of the simulator. You're going to want to do one side first, completely with the D-ring, before starting the other. 11, 12, and 13 go together the same as 1, 2, and 3, but they do not have the gold eyes on them. Four and 5 will also have the gold pieces, and remember they are in numerical order. And when installed, those pieces are facing to the inside of the simulator. (14) and 15 can only be connected one way. Just remember that they are in numerical order: 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And remember, just like on that side, ensure these 2 are hooked up before these 2. Do them 2 at a time on one side. Just like on the bottom, 7 is a small piece, 6 and 8 have the gold eyes. When you connect them, make sure that they're all on the same side. And just like on the other side, 17 is a small one, 16 and 18 are normal. These can only be connected in one way. There are no gold pieces, so those do not matter. We're now going to be installing the last corner piece. This is C, which when the simulator is set up, is going to be the top left corner. We're going to install it as if it's laying down. When sliding these on, start them both, and then slide the piece together at the same time. The last side is going to be 9 and 10, and 19 and 20. 9 and 10 also have the gold pieces. Ensure that they are connected properly, just like we did with the other sides, that all the gold is along one edge of the pipe. And remember that the gold pieces are facing in, all of the gold pieces are facing inside of the simulator. The last pieces are 19 and 20. We're going to start them together. Push the button on the bottom, slide them together. Now, after you have the square of the frame set up, we're going to put the screen in. Make sure you wash your hands, because handling the aluminum will make your hands extremely dirty, and that will transfer onto the screen very easily. So wash your hands before handling the screen. Once your hands are clean and the square of the frame is set up, ensure that you are working on a clean surface, because we're going to be laying the screen right down on here, face down, so anything that's on the ground will transfer onto the white screen. Unfold the white screen with the white side down, facing the ground. You'll notice when you're unfolding that there is a short edge and a long edge. The long edge is going to be the top or the bottom. There is not an up or down on this, but there is a side to side. Once you have the screen folded out, we're going to wrap the corner from below the bottom bar up around, and temporarily we're going to use these ties at the end of the bungees and just hang them on the hook instead of the corner. We're going to go around and hang each side underneath the bottom bar and just temporarily onto the hook. When you get to the other side, it might be a little bit tight, but for now, just loop it onto the hook. Same with this side, this corner over, just onto the hook, under the bar, onto the hook, under the bar, and onto the hook. We're just going to go through and pull the bungees up to the gold eyes. On the ends, you'll notice that the gold eyes are on the outside. Here, we would just pull it up and put it right onto it. But on this side, we're going to pull it up and put it onto the eye that's on this side of the pole. When you're done stretching the bungees over the gold eyes, make sure that the same amount of screen is exposed past the bar on each side. I have a little too much over there. I have about 6 inches of screen showing right here, and only about 4 inches showing right here. So we're gonna give this a tug. You have the same amount of screen showing on both sides, top and bottom. We can come back to the corner. We're gonna take it off the hook and wrap it around the pole and back onto the hook, just adding tension to the corner. We're gonna do this for both sides. It's gonna come around the outside of the simulator and back onto the hook. So when you're done, the two pieces will come around and onto the hook. We're gonna do that for all 4 corners. Come around, onto the hook. Once you make sure that the same amount of screen is showing top to bottom, side to side, and that the corner pieces are fixed, we're going to stand the simulator up. Now that the simulator is standing up, we're going to consult the installation guide once more for the side pieces that come out and go up and also go across. E goes in first. The plastic piece is going to be facing the golfer. Just like when we were assembling the first part of the frame in numeric order, this is in alphabetical order. E on the bottom, F is going to be the first upright, followed by G. These can only go together one way. Assemble C, C, and H. Now you will need a ladder. first, and then connect these two together. With I, so J here and K here. So remember, connect the top first, and then connect this piece. Next, we are going to be building the top of the simulator, which has the light bar coming off of it. So take M and M, and you'll notice M is a short, small piece. So now we have N, N, and O. And then take P. After assembling that part of the frame, you may want to wash your hands one more time because we will be attaching pieces to the screen and you may accidentally get it dirty. Once you have the frame set up, we're going to be assembling the light bar. The light bar frame piece should be going up from the ground. So if it were to continue out, it would be going up towards the ceiling. Ensure that the light bar is oriented correctly. The tab will be on the left side and it will only install one way. We can ignore the wire for now. Ensure that the light bulb is inside of the light fixture. When we install the light fixture, you'll notice at the end of the light, one side has two tabs and one side only has one. This will only go one way into the light track. You should be able to see which side has two and which side has one. When you install the light, make sure that it is at the very end of the light track. This cannot go out any further. We will aim the light later once the tracking system is installed. Once the light bar is hung, we will be moving on to page 8 in the manual and attaching the ceiling fabric and then the sides. The ceiling piece will have a bungee along one side. When hanging the ceiling, we need to make sure that the baffles that come off of the piece are facing down into the simulator. You will need a ladder to attach this bungee to the gold eyes across the top of the simulator. Next, we are going to be attaching the top skin to the frame. To make it easier to Velcro the front, take the corner of the bungee, which should be tied in a knot, and go on top of the frame, and just hook it to the hook that we used earlier for the screen. It will stretch out. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Take the other corner of the tied bungee and walk it to the other side. And remember to go over the frame and onto the hook that we used earlier, same as the other side. Once the two corner bungees are up on the hooks, we're going to start with the left front corner of the top skin and attach it to the left front corner of the frame. I like to do the small piece first to help hold up the front. I will be going back and redoing this afterwards. While working along the front, ensure that this strip of soft Velcro is on the front edge of the pole, facing forward. Once the left front edge is finished, we can start on the right front edge. We're going to be running the light bar wire as well as a microphone wire inside of the Velcro. As we do this side of the front, we are going to run a microphone wire as well as the light bar power wire inside of the Velcro. Take your longest microphone wire. The ends look like this. You should have been provided 4 microphones. We will be using 3 of them. 1 is going to go on the top and 2 are going to go on the sides. Attach the top microphone to the microphone wire. That quarter turn plugs in. There is a small hole in the top of the top skin. Push the microphone through this small hole to the connector and just let it hang down for now. Take the rest of the microphone cable, get some slack and just toss it to the ground. Undo the light bar power cable and let it fall to the ground. Take the 2 wires and make sure that they are inside as you Velcro this. So they're going to be hidden in the fabric across the top. These wires are hidden in the Velcro, and I'm putting the Velcro around them and running them across the top. You may have to do this 2 or 3 times to get it even from side to side. Once the front edge of Velcro is done and the wires are inside of it, we're going to be starting down the sides. The wires will be hidden to this pole as they will be traveling down this pole. We're going to continue running these 2 wires inside of the Velcro through this small piece. These wires are going to run down this pole. We can just leave them hanging for now. We will be coming back to them later. For now, we are going to be finishing the top Velcro. When doing the sides, you need to make sure that you leave exposed soft side Velcro. So when I attach this, and once I'm done to the end, you will still see about 1 inch or 1.5 inches of soft Velcro. The side skin will come up and attach to that Velcro, so it is crucial that that is exposed. Finish Velcroing down to the end. Once that side is done, smooth it out, and I'm going to be moving to the other side. We're going to be doing this side. It's going to start getting tighter now that the other side is Velcroed. You may have to squelch the fabric around the bar to get a good Velcro connection. Just like on the other side, when you do this side Velcro, you need to leave soft Velcro exposed. The side piece will be coming up and attaching to it. Once the front and sides are done being Velcroed, we're going to move to the back again, and we're going to wrap the bungees around the gold eyes just like we did with the screen. When bungeeing the back, you can leave the side wrapped around and onto the hook, just like it was when we did the screen. We're going to take these bungees and attach them to the same gold eyes that the screen is using. Once the top is all bungeed, give the back some tugs to smooth out the top. Now we're going to be attaching the side pieces. There are 2 of them, and they are specific to each side. To find the proper side, this neoprene microphone pocket. This is what the microphone will be going through later in the video. This must be on the inside corner. The microphones are going to go here later. Once you find the correct side, you will notice that the top has Velcro, so it can come on top of the simulator and stick on the top, with the mesh section towards the front of the simulator, with the neoprene microphone pocket down in the corner. We're going to start at the top. Please note that the mesh is on the front of the simulator, and this corner will be wrapping around the pole. When attaching the side panels, find the correct side, take the short end with the mesh towards the front of the simulator, and we're going to be attaching this strip of Velcro right between my fingers to the top that we left exposed earlier. And we're going to want this to be right at the edge of the Velcro. Smooth that out. And then we're going to be working down the side. After you Velcro the top and the mesh is towards the front of the simulator, check that the neoprene microphone pocket is in the correct spot now before you go any further. Neoprene microphone pocket will be down in the bottom corner on the inside of the simulator. Now that we've checked that the microphone pocket is in the correct location, we can start attaching the front Velcro. The mesh with the Velcro will go around the front. Once the top and side are Velcroed, we're going to be Velcroing the bottom. The bottom piece is going to wrap from the inside of the simulator and underneath. You will have to lift the simulator slightly and roll the fabric underneath. Starting with the front and pulling towards the back. Once this is rolled around, you can push the Velcro down onto the lower Velcro. Again, Just push, push, push. Now we are at the back of the simulator. We're going to finish doing the final piece of the left side wall. You will have this large extra piece of Velcro which is going to wrap around the back and attach to a strip of Velcro that is actually on the screen. Before attaching the right side skin, take the light bar power wire and plug it into the provided extension cord. Take the right side skin, now attach this short side to the Velcro we left exposed earlier. You're going to want to make sure this is right on the edge of the Velcro. Once the top is Velcroed, we need to make sure that these two wires, the top microphone and the light bar power wire, is inside of the mesh Velcro. We're going to Velcro around the wires and around the frame. Once you're done Velcroing the side, we can just put the wires to the side for now. We'll be coming back to those later. Lift up the front of the simulator, feed the Velcro underneath, and then just like we did on the other side, slowly pull it back, and again, just push the Velcro down onto itself, smooth that out, and now we're going to move to the back. We're around the back again. We're going to be finishing the last side on the right side of the skin. You may have to feed it around with your hands as you do the Velcro. Next, we're going to hang the left and right side baffles. These padded baffles protect the inside frame from returning golf balls to the golfer, and they also cover the edge, so golf balls can't go on the side of the screen. Start with these oriented this way. There's going to be a gold eye at the top and the bottom. We will not be using these with this simulator. When attaching the side baffle, the Velcro is going to be attached to the side skin. So this has the Velcro on the left side, line it up at the top, push the Velcro down. We're going to do the same thing on this side.